Te Māngai.
A 5-minute call on behalf of the Green Party, Denise Roche.
Kia tau te rangi Māori o te rangi e tūnei, o Papatuanuku, e takoto nei, o te taiao, e awhi nei ki runga i a tātou tihei Māori ora. E te māngai o te whare, tēnā koe, hure noa ki a koutou katoa i te whare, tēnā koutou. He honere nui mōku ki te kōrero i te pānuitanga tuarua o te pire reo Māori mō ngā kākariki. Tēnā koutou katoa. Mr. Speaker, it is an honour indeed to speak on this, the second reading of the bill. And it was my honour to speak for the Greens in the first reading. But the lead on that has now been taken by our Māori Affairs spokesperson, Marama Davidson. We initially voted against the bill, and our objections to some extent have been addressed through the Select Committee process, but I want to just go through what they were because they have been raised by others in this House. And they were the concerns about the limited scope of the consultation before the bill was introduced, and there were particular concerns from Hapu up north. Concerns about loss of the independent crowned entity status for Te Taurawhiri and Te Māngai Pāho. And there were concerns about methods of funding and how it's not tied to need, but on what the research suggests, but based on negotiation, and we were very concerned about that. The reason, though, that we are changing our position, and we will be voting for the bill in the second reading, is that there's been a more robust consultation and the Minister has undertaken, and it's been led by experts in the field and more willingness on the behalf of the Minister to work with the community, and it's also been the result of the Select Committee pressuring for that. We're now aware that there will be 2 revitalisation strategies, one led by government and the other led by Te Mātāwai on behalf of Māori. And this is, of course, in addition to the work that iwi katoa are already doing. Te Taurawhiri and Te Māngai Pāho will no longer lose independent Crown entity status and will remain autonomous, and that was a major concern. These changes help ensure that the Crown does not abdicate its responsibilities to protect te reo as a taonga. Te Mātāwai's representation has also been changed slightly to include one extra te reo tukutuku member to represent urban Māori, and this was a direct result of the Select Committee submissions that came from that group. We do remain concerned about the sidelining of some hapu and iwi voices due to Te Mātāwai's iwi representation, consisting of only one member from each of the 7 geographical areas. But we know that what they've come up with so far does sort of reflect the different dialects. So this is the second dual language bill in modern politics. Te reo Māori and English texts will hold equal status, and if there is an issue, then it is the reo version that will take precedence, and we all know what happens when you get stuck with translations. Happened in 1840. So the revitalisation of the language is essential to improve the health and well-being, understanding and the mana of Māori in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and the strategies are crucial to this. I want to acknowledge, like others before me, the passing of the many kaumātua who have gone to the veil, beyond the veil. And I particularly am thinking about Dr. Ranginui Walker, where I was at his tangihana on Friday, and I took my daughter to that. And the reason I took her to that was because not only to honour this wonderful man and his amazing achievements, but also so she could hear her reo around her. My daughter is the only student at year 13 at her high school learning te reo Māori. The only senior student at Waiheke High School. She has 1 hour of face-to-face contact per week. So I also want to acknowledge that Materia spoke for the second time in Te Reo in a speech in public, Materia today, and I was so proud of her. And when she said the words, too many of us have grown up in and still live in the crack between te ao Māori and te ao Pākehā. It is hard, it's confusing, never quite being anything enough in a racist society. And she thanked Dr. Ranginui Walker for giving Māori the language to speak truth to power. I want to finish with a whakatauki. Ka taku reo, taku oho oho. Ko taku reo, taku māpihi mauria. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.